behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Bash TV. Palm Bash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul at Bash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up in just a second. But before we begin, don't forget about that subscribe button and bell if you haven't done so already, and you're always going to be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And if you like the episode, you can comment on the comment section. And pay attention to the description of this video because it's going to have contact info for you. And that same contact info will be there at the closing credits at the end of the show, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Knoxville, Tennessee today, we have Ted Graves, a very awesome artist. I think you're really going to like this guy. And we're going to get to that interview in just a second, but first, here's a quick word from the Kate and Gordon Show and TLC Travel Agency. And we'll start the interview right after this, so don't go away.
The Kate and Gordon Show, today's best country mix, is a 2-hour show playing independent and mainstream country music you know and love. Be sure to check it out at thekatandgordonshow.com for more information on the show.
Ever thought about owning your own business? Tanya Lapsley-Cockett did. She decided a little over 5 years ago that she was going to be an entrepreneur, so she started her travel business. Tanya is married and works a full-time job. Her business has given her amazing opportunities. Not only does she get to help people create memories by booking their vacations, sporting and entertainment tickets, rental cars, etc., but it has also allowed her to help other families create legacy income. The travel industry is extremely lucrative and is an $8 trillion industry. The travel industry is projected to earn in excess of $15 trillion over the next 10 years. The travel industry pays its professionals up to 70 to 80% commission on the travel that they book for themselves and their clients. As a travel business owner, Tanya books travel and teaches others how to own and operate their own travel business. She is a director in training on the marketing side of her business, where she has helped over 90 families start their own businesses. If you're interested in owning your own travel business, please contact Tanya at 917-743-1199 or at ladytlc3555@me.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Knoxville, Tennessee, we have Ted Graves with us today. Thanks for joining us, Ted.
Thank you, Paul, for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you.
Yeah, it's good to have you on the show here. Why don't we start by the obvious question I always ask? Why don't you tell us a little bit of how it all began for you? I mean, I'm sure that you always wanted to be a musician, maybe you come much later. I mean, tell us in your own words, though.
Well, it's been a lifelong pursuit. It really has, and still fresh and exciting even today. But I began, like a lot of folks on some of your other interviews, and I guess it's a common theme, but I was 5 years old when I decided I was going to play music for my lifelong career. And my uncle, Josh Graves, King of the Dobro and Bluegrass Hall of Fame, he and Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and the Foggy Mountain Boys, they would come to our home in Tellico Plains, Tennessee, back during the heyday, back when they were touring all over the world, and Uncle Josh would bring them to our home. And I'm sure that had a profound influence on me and my brother Tim as well, to play music for a chosen career. So that was part of it. So yeah, as just a child.
Okay, and he just mentioned his brother Tim Graves. We're going to have him on the next episode, so stay tuned for that, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds like a great story, and I'm glad that you've continued your journey, and hopefully you'll have many years left in you.
We hope so.
Well, tell us a little bit about the people that influence you. Everybody has their own influences. We'd like to hear yours. I'm sure all the legends come to mind, obviously, but
yeah, they sure do. Merle Haggard, of course, and Elvis. And then more recent years, guitar players Stevie Ray Vaughan, Joe Bonamassa, I've recently, in the last 4 or 5 years, started playing lead guitar, as well as being a singing artist and a songwriter. So I'm a songwriter and country music artist. But then about 5 years ago, started in earnest, starting to play lead guitar. So all those influences are part of what I do today as well. And we just released last week, as a matter of fact, my 20th album, and on Skytone Records in Nashville, and we recorded it down there. And during these years, I've recorded 4 gospel albums, several country albums, and my brother Tim, I mentioned earlier, he and I recorded a Graves Brothers album one time. But this one is more of a blues-oriented album, and I played lead guitar on 11 out of the 12 songs on that album. So I'm very pleased and happy with that. So hopefully the audience will like it as well. Well, let's see. It's just now getting out. We just released our first single to all major outlets and all major media, Spotify and iTunes and all that. Just happened, I think, on the 15th, so a week ago. So we're starting to get some airplay as well on that. That single is called Mansion Tumble Down. And if you don't mind, I'll do a shameless plug of my website. It's tedgraves.com, TEDD Graves, GRAVES. I spell Ted with 2 D's. So it's tedgraves.com. And it has several of my albums. Doesn't have them all on there, but it has several of my albums, and as well as a new single. And you can sample some, and we'll be putting some videos on there as well. So, yeah, that's a little bit about what we do.
Okay, yeah, you mentioned a couple of good ones there. You mentioned Burl, I think, Elvis, and Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, he's definitely a legend.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess we can find you on all streaming media, like I said, right? Like Apple Music and Amazon, all those kind of things.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Well, go out there today and download Ted Graves' music. I know he would appreciate you for that. And we're getting ready to watch this video. You Don't Know Me. Is there a story behind that song? It's a really great song, by the way.
Well, that's a classic song. It's been recorded by a lot of different artists over the year. Mickey Gilley has recorded it. Brooks and Dunn recorded it. So it's just one of the songs that we do in our shows. I play every week, and we have a sort of a regional tour that we do here, based out of Knoxville area. We'll play in south of it, north of it, and sometimes west of it. We just a regional thing. For many years, we toured all over the country, everywhere from Las Vegas to the southern tip of Florida. Opened a show for many, many stars. But then in more recent years, we do a regional thing where it's a little more closer to home, but still getting out quite a bit as well. And so this song that we're doing, I think this recording is just from 3 months ago, I guess, or so. And we got a pretty good recording on it. So it's a bluesy number. You'll hear the blues style on it, because Mickey Gilley didn't do it as a blues song, but Brooks and Dunn did. So I mean, it's closer to the way they did it. But yeah, we're pretty happy with that one. So. Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, it is a great song, and I think everybody out there, I think you're going to love it as well. And we'll get to that in 1 second. But Ted, we want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Come back anytime you want to plug something new. We'll have you back on sometime.
All right. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, no problem. And here it is, You Don't Know Me by Ted Graves, and it starts right now.
So just bear with us. We'll get it in a couple of songs. But a chance for y'all to get really close out there. You give your hand to me, and you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone can tell. You think you know me well. You don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night and longs to kiss your lips and wants to hold you tight to you. I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been. You don't know me. Never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. Never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and silent, my chance go by, a chance you might love me too. You say goodbye, I watch you walk away, beside that lucky guy to you. I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been. No, you